up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you guys here today. Now I will say this before we get started, you guys. My life's a little bit of a mess right now, and I've never hid my life. I've never hid my background, my stories, like everything that has gone on in my life, I have shared with you guys. And I get a lot of did I not tell you I'm a mess? I get a lot of criticism because of some of the things that I do or I share or I talk about, and at the end of the day, it's my channel. Like, this is who I've always been, and I'm not gonna ever change that now just because somebody doesn't like it. Like, I truly feel like we need more people to be honest, to be real, to be raw, than like sharing a whole bunch of just fake shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, excuse my language, but your girl's been through some shit, and now I'm just seeing things a little bit clearly now. The rain is gone. You feel me? Anyway, okay, we're gonna talk about the elephant in the room. Just throw it out there. You guys already know I went through a loss. I lost my baby, unfortunately. And bed rest has been probably the worst fucking thing. Probably worse than quarantine, because at least quarantine, I can be downstairs dancing, you know, getting my groove on and still have fun. And with bed rest, it's like I literally can't do anything because I have a mom who will yell at me if I even try to do anything. I have a husband that growls at me in the morning when I try to sneak out of bed. He's like, where are you going? So I get it. Everybody loves me and everybody is trying to take care of me. What you guys don't know is on Monday, I tried to go Christmas shopping thinking your girl was fine. I'm still bleeding, it's whatever. But they did tell me it could take like 2 to 3 weeks or up to a month. So that really didn't faze me, but I felt perfectly fine on Monday. By the way, I'm gonna start doing my makeup. It's been forever since I did like full glam on here, so I'm just gonna kind of go for it and wing it. And we'll just talk, you know? I'm just trying to find things to keep me busy is what I'm trying to say here. Like, I'm going a little crazy. And because of you guys, because I have, you know, my friends, there's some of you guys that don't even know like what your messages have truly done to me and have truly got me through. It has literally been the reason why I've been able to get over this a little bit easier, a little bit faster, just to know that I'm not alone, you know? So I appreciate you guys. You guys are the real MVPs here. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys. So we're just gonna throw some makeup on, have fun with it, and see where this takes us. So anyway, back to my story. I went Christmas shopping the other day, and it was crazy because it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't like, how do I explain this? I felt fine, right? Like, I was still bleeding, but that was normal. I know that that's normal. But I didn't feel any type of way. I didn't feel like really sick, or I didn't feel crampy, like nothing like that. I felt perfectly fine. I was just bleeding still. So Monday I go, okay, well, I need to go I need to go Christmas shopping for the kids, you know, and make sure that I have all the presents and stuff. So we go, me and my mom, we hit up a couple places, and that was gonna be it. And then we were just gonna go eat, whatever. So we're at TJ Maxx, and I'm talking to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, something ain't right. I was like, something's not right. Like, I need to either sit down or something. I don't know. Something just doesn't feel right. I need to do something because I don't feel, my body literally feels like it's shutting down. But I hadn't eaten, so I thought maybe that's what it was. Telling my mom, like, hey mom, like, I really need to go now. Like, I truly feel like we need to leave and I need to go eat something because I'm not feeling good right now. Like, I don't know what it is. I think I just need to get something in my stomach and I'll feel much better. So at that point, we were like, okay, well, let's just get the show on the road. We'll pay for what we got in our cart already, and then we'll just go eat. Does anybody remember this palette? It's so old. It's the Jaclyn Hill and Becca palette. It's so old. It's one of my favorites though. Anyway, so we get out of there. We go to Denny's because my mom loves breakfast, like obsessed with breakfast. By this time, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 12:30. And my mom's like, okay, let's go to Denny's. I'm like, perfect. It's right by the house. So if anything, like, we'll be close, you know? So we end up going to Denny's, and I'm eating, and all of a sudden, like, my stomach kind of starts to feel a little weird. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, why does my stomach hurt, you know? So I go to the bathroom at Denny's, and I don't know, something just didn't seem right or like feel right. And I get in the car, no joke, you guys, I start bawling crying. I'm crying and I don't know where I'm at and I'm dizzy and I feel like I was about to pass out. Imagine if this would have happened while I was in the store, like, or in Denny's. Like, thankfully I was already back in my car and I felt like fine. I mean, just to be with my mom and I, that's it. But I started freaking out, didn't feel comfortable even driving. I told my mom, I said, I literally feel like I'm gonna pass out. So I'm crying, she starts crying, she's freaking out, I'm freaking out. So she's like, Lisette, I think I should still drive you to your house. Like, you shouldn't even drive from my house to your house, which she only lives 15 houses down. But she was like, I don't think that that's safe for you to be driving even to your house right now because you don't, you know, you're not well. And I go, Mom, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. I'm already near the house. I'll be fine. So I get out of the car to switch spots with her, pick up the bag, and as I'm walking up the driveway to hand it to her, I literally just like fall on the driver's side, what's it called? The hood of the car. Long story short, you guys, it was really scary and I ended up driving home by myself. I got home safe and sound, thank God. I told Conrad to meet me outside so that he can like help me walk in. And by the time I got home, I was done. Like, I was bawling, crying. Because of that, I think the bleeding got worse. So I started bleeding even more. And Conrad was just like, that's it, Lisette. Like, you need to stay your ass home. Like, I don't know why you think that this is a game. Like, it's not funny. And, you know, your health is so important, especially right now. Like, after losing a baby, like, you don't realize what your body is going through. And honestly, you guys, it did take me that for me to listen because I wasn't taking it serious enough. And so I'm happy that I did. I had to listen at that point because my body was like shutting down on me. Anyway, that happened on Monday and it was really scary. I just did not want to go back to the hospital, you guys. The hospital was so messed up, like horrible. They treated people horrible. I get it, there's a pandemic going on, and trust me, like, every doctor I had, I made sure to thank them for their service and thank you for being, you know, front line during all of this and the pandemic and everything. And I just value those people so much, and I don't think that they get enough credit. But at the same time, oh my God, the way that they were talking to people was like we were peasants, you know? And it's like, I understand we're all going through something. And I will say this, a lot of the people were like, almost like they were expecting everything to be dropped for them, which I understand. Like, okay, you went through something, like you're going through something, but there's a lot of people behind the scenes that we might not know that need more help than we do. And that's where, you know, I trust doctors' discretion and like what they are doing. But at the same time, it's just nasty. Just how they talk to people was just so like careless, you know, like it just, we're already kind of going through something and they don't even know why we're there. It was just it hurt to see other people be treated the way that they were treated because, you know, maybe they had a lot of people that day, or maybe they went through something that we don't know. And I don't know, whatever. I hate to put my foot in my mouth, so I'm just gonna stop there. But what I will say is I just knew I didn't want to go back to the hospital. Like, it was horrible. It was horrible, you guys. You guys, this has been so depressing. Like, I'm sorry. Can we talk about something fun? I'm so sorry to do this to you guys. I'm just trying to share like stuff that I've been through recently, and it's just like making me even more sad. So anyway, on a good note, I'm just excited for the new year. I really am. I have so many things in store for you guys, and I haven't really even talked about them yet. I know I just kind of like made a little announcement on Instagram, but it wasn't anything like crazy or big. But I'll share something with you guys right now. For those of you guys who are still here and are still watching and hanging out, your girl is coming out with her new clothing line, and it's not a merch line. And that was something that I felt really strongly about. I did not want it to be a merch line because I wanted it to be more than YouTube. And to me, like, this line means so much to me. Like, it is about women empowerment. It's about uplifting other people. It's about health and wellness and faith and family and love. And it's just, there's so much, you know. And one of the main things and the reasons why I wanted to create this is because, for one, like, I'm a Latina. You know, my mom is Mexican, Syrian. My dad is from El Salvador, and I am a Latina, and I'm proud. I'm loud and proud. And it's just, I feel like we've just gone through a really hard time. Everybody in the world, like, every race has been through some shit this year, and I just really wanted to do something for my people, you know? So it's not just Latin based. It is, like I said, health, wellness, women empowerment, but I'm also going to be doing a separate line along in my line for Latinas and, you know, for boss babes, and like, I just have so many good things coming. I honestly shouldn't even be saying any of this, but it just brings me so much excitement to talk about it, and I hope you guys are just as excited as well. And especially because of like what I've just gone through, it just feels like my purpose with this line now is so much bigger than what I intended it to be, you know? And I think that like God has definitely done things this year in a certain way for a certain reason, and that's what's keeping me pushing, you know? That is what I truly feel, and I'm happy, you know? I'm happy with that. Although things didn't work out the way I planned and I hoped for the last part of the year, I am still very grateful to be healthy and to be alive and still be able to bring you guys content and still be able to live a full life with my husband and the kids, and that right there is everything. I can always try again for another baby, you know, and people do all the time, and that's truly like what my mindset has been. And I'm happy and I'm content. It's, you know, it was a sad thing to go through, but enough crying, you know? Like, I'm never gonna get over it. It's not like, oh, we'll just cry it out until you feel better. It's never gonna be like that. I feel like I have a much bigger purpose, you know? And like, being a mother is always gonna be one of those things that I will eventually have and get to. And if it's a fertility issue or if it's anything like that, then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I'm not giving up yet. I'm definitely not giving up yet, and I'm definitely excited to try again. And you know, I've been thinking about this a lot. A lot of people are asking me to post my reaction video of me finding out when I was pregnant. And here's the thing with that. I wasn't really into it. I thought it was a horrible idea at first. But I'm slowly growing on it. Like, it's growing on me. It's slowly growing on me now, because I know that the next time I get pregnant, I'm not going to be, not to say that I'm not going to be as excited, but it's definitely not going to be like finding out I was pregnant for the first time. And like, I don't see what's wrong with sharing that with you guys, you know? People also say like, oh, that should be private between you and your husband, or that should be blah, 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 blah. Like, trust me, we have our private moments. You know what I mean? Like, just because I share things with you guys doesn't mean that everything in my life is on social media. And you guys will know me better than that. Like, yes, I'm on Instagram, but you guys know I'm not on there constantly like a lot of people are, like sharing every little thing. So we've had our moments, you know, we've had our moments to be excited and to feel the love and to feel like happy about it. And we went through the coping phase of going through this whole miscarriage together too. Like, we've already done that. And we are planning on doing like a little burial for the baby, because like I said, I did keep it, and we really want to do that. So I think we're going to be doing that tomorrow. And you know, for the holiday, and I just thought it was nice. I just felt like it needed to be done on Christmas Eve. And so that's what we're gonna do. So it's something that we can kind of put to rest. And like I said, it's not something I'm just gonna forget about, but I don't know. I think it's something that that we can lay to rest for now and just start being hopeful and excited for the next time. So with that being said, I think I am gonna be sharing the reaction video, and I'll probably do that after the holiday. And just to kind of wrap up the last, you know, couple days of the year, so we can start fresh next year and not have to like rehash the situation all over again. So that's gonna be that. So you guys can look forward to that video. It is probably most likely gonna be kind of hard to watch, knowing, you know, obviously the baby's not here with us anymore, but I'm just gonna post it. I don't see why not. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. And like I said, it's kind of something that I can just put up and not have to worry about it again next year. At this point, you guys, I'm kind of just rambling, but I love this color. I don't know if you guys could see it. It's a really pretty green color. I'm gonna get closer, obviously, when we're done, so you guys could see the finished look, because I bet you guys can't really see where I'm at right now. But this is not, like I said, it's not a tutorial. This was just to kind of have fun and just give myself something to do, so I'm not just sitting in bed watching Netflix all day, because that shit drives me crazy. You guys, wow. I literally cannot believe this color. It is so beautiful. I can't wait to show you guys a close-up. I'm not gonna be telling you guys exactly when the clothing line is dropping yet, but just know it is happening early on. Crossing my fingers. This has been a very crazy last 6 months, I'll say that. I've been working on this clothing line since probably early August, and then we wanted to go into production of creating the items and stuff, and all of the clothing design, and with the holidays being so close, and with the pandemic, it's just been kind of hard to do that. But just be ready, you guys. That's all I could say, is just be ready, because it's gonna be popping. I can't wait. I cannot wait for you guys to see the stuff that we come up with, see the designs. Mainly, more than anything, just the freaking motto behind this brand and behind what 360 by Lisette stands for is the biggest thing for me. And it's very exciting but overwhelming to think about, because there's still so much to do. You guys, I don't have any of my brushes. I feel so gross, because I'm using the same brush for a lot of stuff. Which is totally not me, but at the same time, don't act like you don't do it, girl. You know you do it. This year, you guys, has just been a complete shit show. But what I will say is that with faith, anything can happen, because I did not have shit going for me last year this time. I was just stuck kind of doing the same thing, going through the same motions, and didn't really have a direction. I was kind of just stuck in my way of just doing YouTube and kind of just going through the everyday motions, I didn't really have, I knew I had ambition and goals and dreams, but I was not the person to go after them. I was one day, someday, and something hit me, and it was honestly me being a part of the It Works family. I did It Works just to lose weight by just literally taking the products, the Skinny Brew and Keto Coffee and all that stuff. And then it just turned into something crazy. The business side of it, I was just wow. It just opened my brain up to so many different things and opportunities. And it really showed me what I am capable of doing, and the person I really am. And the person that was kind of stuck, I was itching to get out, I was just looking for someone to kind of guide me in the right direction, and I got that, and it just brought something out of me that I didn't even know I had. And I shouldn't say that. I knew I had it, I just didn't know that, I don't know, I didn't know that it was gonna take me here, to me, starting my own company and starting my own brand, and bringing my freaking family to Vegas, and finding at my own house, and buying my new car, and everything, you guys, happened from April to September. Everything. So don't watch this video and be oh, she probably had all this. No, bitch, I didn't have shit. I didn't have shit. I literally started from scratch. I started with just knowing I had an ambition, and literally the only person that comes between you and your dream or your goal or whatever it is that you want is yourself. Who are you gonna blame? Who can you blame but yourself if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing to get what you want? At the end of the day, people come and go in your life, okay? So you can only use them as an excuse for a certain amount of time. Now, if it's family, if it's your long time best friend, your sister, whoever, and you're trying to use that as an excuse, or them as an excuse, or other people as an excuse, or people putting you down, then use that as your motivation. Use that as your motivation to flip the script and to be you know what? She said I can't do it, I'm gonna do it. I got this. I'm gonna prove her wrong. My camera just fell. But anyway, you guys, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, if there's anything that you guys can take from this video, is people are gonna have freaking hard times, and people are gonna go through shit, and there's gonna be people that you run into that are so unhappy and that are super draining in your life, and you know, maybe don't have the vision and don't see the vision that you have for yourself and for your life. But don't let them steer you away from what you deserve and what you can do in this life. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. Because it can drag you, and it will drag you, and it's almost like, I feel like a test, you know? Like, God tests us all the time. He might already have given you so many chances to prove yourself and to show, like, that you're capable of doing something, and you've let other people win. You know, you let other people take away your happiness or take away your excitement, and there's always somebody going through something way worse than you. Like, me losing my baby, like, that could be nothing compared to something else that somebody else has gone through. And at the end of the day, it's crazy because I've even had people tell me like, oh, well, you weren't even that far along, you weren't even showing, so you should be fine. Like, what? Even if my baby was a week old, like, it's still not going to be easy. But at the same time, like, I can't sit here and mope about it because I know people are going through much worse than I am. And just, you never know, you know? So what I will leave you guys with is just know that it's okay to not be okay, but also, like, fix your fucking crown. It's a little tilted. Straighten that bitch up and get on with the program. Like, I just feel like if I've been through a lot of shit, okay? I have. I've been through a lot in my life, in relationships, with friends, family. Like, I've been through a lot of stuff. But you'll never see me break or fall or let anybody get to me, because I know what I'm capable of, and I know how strong I am, and I know that no matter what it is that I do in my life, like, I will be great at it if I put my all into something. So I just hope that you guys can take that too and just do something with it, and just really, like, go for it. Whatever it is that you want to do, go for it. If you're unhappy in your relationship, get the fuck out. Like, if you are unhappy in your life, at your job, like, you only have one life. So whose life are you wanting to live? The life of the person next to you that you're unhappy with, or the job that you really hate to go to every day that you're dreading to go to? Like, go get a job online. Like, there's so many opportunities right now, so many different MLMs right now that people want to look at sideways. But I'll be the first one to tell you, I'm a YouTuber, you guys. Like, I don't make bad money, and I still did it, and I had the time of my life doing it. It opened my mind to so many different things. It brought me to so many different people, relationships and friendships and sisterhood. Like, do it. These jobs are there for a reason. Stop listening to everybody else that is so negative or telling you not to do something before you've even tried. At least try. Like, I just want everybody to go into 2021 being super happy and being content with what they have and where they're at. And lastly, I want to say, wealth does not mean money. Wealth does not mean, oh, I have this, I have that, I got a Rollie, I got a, you know, freaking Bentley. Like, it doesn't matter. None of the materialistic stuff matters. You don't take any of that shit with you. What wealth truly means is your happiness, your health, your family, your, you know, a roof over your head, shoes on your kids' feet. Like, that is wealth to me. Like, that is what wealth should mean to you. Yes, it's nice to buy nice things. I have a Louis Vuitton purse sitting right there, but I also shop at Savers and thrift shop all the time. Like, I don't care, because I know that at the end of the day, like, the money is not what matters. It's spending the time with my parents. It's spending the time with my family. It's spending the time with my, you know, stepdaughters or my husband. And like, those are the things that matter. And I just want to be the first one to tell you guys that, like, if you're young, cherish the person that you have, cherish the family that you have. Like, I just saw a statistic that literally brought me to tears yesterday. They said that anybody who was born, I think in the the early 2000s up till now, anybody who's around 20 years old is already lost like 64% of the love that most of us have before the 2000s, before they were born in the 2000s. And what I mean by that, and what it means is, people aren't showing how to love, and people and parents and family and teachers are not showing kids how to love other people, and so they're losing it. And that is literally so sad to feel and to hear and to know that that's happening. So spread a little bit of love, spread some cheer, spread some joy, tell a joke, say hello to a stranger. Like, what does that take from you? Nothing, right? So anyway, I'm gonna bring you guys a little closer now so you guys can see. This lip is way too light for me. But I just did like a really quick little, I don't even know. I didn't put any lashes on because they're just literally gonna come right off, so it's a waste of time. But look how pretty this green is. You guys, I literally did this with none of my makeup, none of my brushes that I actually use. This was literally like a quick put together little makeup thing. But anyways, you guys, I love you so much, and I'm sorry for blabbing off and just kind of going on and ranting in this whole thing, but I really hope that you guys can take anything from this video and apply it to your life, and just hold those close to you that you love, because so many people are getting sick right now and are ending up in the hospitals, and family just can't be around each other. So if it's like that, call someone and tell them you love them. Call someone and let them know that you're thinking about them, and that's it. So thank you guys for joining me today. My face is so swollen. I don't know why. My eyes have been puffy, obviously from crying, but it's all good. Your girl's here and she's making the best out of it. So anyways, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.